So I've got a Suzuki GS500, it's a P-Reg, 1997. Unfortunately for me, three young Neds, or scumbags as we'll call them, tried to steal it from my front garden, right outside my bedroom window while I was sleeping. Never heard them. So I've ordered a new ignition lock barrel. I managed to get the old one out, bolts on through here, these two bits, there's two shear bolts go in there. This shear bolt had actually sheared off, but I actually managed to unscrew that one. Don't know how I managed it, but I put a bit of tape on it and turned it, and it turned and it came out. That one there I had a wee bit more kind of, I had to cut away at the barrel a wee bit with the wee Dremel, and then I managed to unscrew it with some long nose pliers. But you can see where I'm trying to, so that's where the ignition lock, steering lock goes in there. So they've tore all this. So I'm going to need to try and figure out a way of sorting that out. But what I'm going to do now, while it's in this state, I've removed the clocks. I'm going to take this cover plate off, and I'm going to actually take it into my work and paint it before, because it's a bit scabby. It's all rough and horrible. Now, I believe from watching another YouTube video that all you need to do is take the two nuts off in there. There's two wee split pins in there as well. Sorry for the sugariness. Undo those two Allen key bolts, and then the handlebars should just come off out the way, and then once you get the two bolts out, this bit should just lift off, apparently. So I'm going to try that. Got the split pins out. There's my camera thing. It's there. Split pin. I had to roll that one out. That one came out a wee bit kind of bent, but I've got all the split pins in it. So let's get these out the road. I'm not sure what size that is, but it's obvious in this day and age you're not allowed to have nice things. I mean, maybe so much nice things, anything. Not allowed to have anything these days. Like people just, let's get copper grease on it. Put them in there. I've never had these out before. There appear to be copper grease in it. No. That's a nut suit. Does this just come off? Does this just... Oh! Is that one we kind of... That's one kind of what guides. Let's move you out the road. Down you go. I can just hang there like that. Strange that. It's not as if there's it felt as if it was in locators, but obviously not. Oh, excuse me. How rude. There's one side of it. Let's get all that gubbins out the way. We'll get this side up. If I can get the bolts in. Has to be something in the road, doesn't there? Let's just hit that. Ooh. Very, very cold, very wet, very windy outside. Welcome to Glasgow. sunny Govan. It's not actually Govan, it's near enough Govan. One of the young scallywags come down my street, and then there's a too tight for taking off the fingers and too slack for taking off the ratchet. It's always the same. I'll try and not make this as long as the last one. There we go. Focus! That's the bolts that hold down. I'm going to need to try and find a way of... You can just hang me up like so. Right, I'm going to assume that... Can I get my extension bar on that? Let's move you back round here a wee second. My tripod's actually missing a bolt. I'll pause you a wee second just to find the... So the bolt that goes in through here and in through there is that. It's this. And it's got a split pin in the bottom. And it's also on an eye-lock thread, I think. There's something in here. But there's no... So when you try to turn that nut, the whole thing's spinning. And I mean, it's even got a split pin hole in it. So... that was relatively difficult to get out. And this is the side that I've got easy access to. The other side of this is going to be navigable. So, I'm going to pause you again just for a wee second to figure out how I'm going to get this out of here, because that's just spinning. 2 seconds. So it would appear I can get a screwdriver in there and just lever against that. Bit of pressure on there, with a 14mm spanner in there, I can get this bit off. I'm actually wishing that I hadn't even tried to get this off. Oh, God's sake. I didn't even get a cup of tea. Here we are. Going as fast as I can. I haven't got a 14mm socket for my little ratchet, and my 14mm socket for my big ratchet I can't get in there. Do you know, to be honest, it would have been easier if I'd just taken this thing off, but I don't want to disturb that middle nut. Right. There we are. Right, finally. God, all that for that, man. Ta-da! Hopefully I can get this wee coat of paint on it, make it a bit tidier looking. Oh God, I thought that was broke. Oh God's sake. So that's the state of play at the minute. Take that off before it falls off. That's no way. What, doesn't he want to come out of there? Right, just come out. And then we shall turn the big again and jam my fingers in it lightly. So that goes in there. What a carry on. Okay, so from that, let's take you out of here now. So I just need to try and deal with this. Now the only thing I can think of doing with that is I'm going to need to grind this bit off, that bit, because that's where that's ripped. So I need to cut that off, get my wee belt sander out, buzz that off, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that metal stuff, it's like a sausage roll, and you break it off and you rub it in your fingers and just pack that in there. just pack it in there and leave enough that that'll work. I say that new steering lock's ordered anyway, and then I can get this thing put back together. Figure out why the chain's, I think the chain's knackered or not, to be honest. It's making a hell of a noise. Don't know if I can slide all that out the way. It makes a weird noise. If somebody, motorcycle people, if somebody can tell me what this is. Well, it's not going to do it now. It's coming from in there. I think it's where the chain goes round the sprocket. Is it the chain that's knackered? The chain was actually a bit seized on this, and I've cleaned it all with loose oil and stuff and managed to free off all the wee rollers. But if anybody knows and if anybody's interested, leave a wee note in the comments. I think it probably needs a chain, to be honest. It's the original chain that was on it. I mean, it's a 1997, it's only got 13,000 miles on the clock. I've owned it 20 years and I've only done about 5,000 miles on it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully we can get this sorted out and put back together.